I snuck my boyfriend into my room and my dad caught us at the worst possible moment. I was 17 with the strictest parents you could imagine. Like, I wasn't even allowed to have guy friends, let alone a boyfriend. My parents were super religious with a no dating until marriage rule. Except I'd been secretly dating Marcus for 3 months. We could only meet at school or the mall when I said I was with girlfriends. Tonight was different though. My parents thought I was studying in my room and Marcus was about to climb through my window. I left it unlocked earlier, heart pounding so hard I thought they'd hear it downstairs. I could see my parents' bedroom light on down the hall, but it was past 10 p.m. I told myself it would be fine. We'd hang out for an hour and he'd leave before midnight. The window slid open and Marcus climbed in, nearly knocking over my lamp. We both rose, listening for footsteps. Nothing. He smiled at me and I felt my whole body relax. We sat on my bed and started talking in whispers, and then he kissed me. It was perfect, for exactly 4 minutes. Then I heard footsteps in the hallway. Heavy, slow footsteps. My dad's footsteps. Closet. Now, I whispered, shoving Marcus toward my closet. He squeezed inside between my winter coats and I shut the door just as my bedroom door opened. My dad stood there in his pajamas, arms crossed, staring directly at me. The hallway light behind him made him look even more intimidating. I know he's here, my dad said. His voice was calm, too calm. That's how I knew I was in serious trouble. What? Dad, I'm just studying. I don't know what you're... Don't lie to me. He stepped into my room and looked around slowly. At my laptop clearly not open to homework. At my hair that I'd curled even though I was supposedly just studying alone. At my closet door that wasn't fully closed. My whole body went cold. I started crying immediately. My life was over. You have one chance to tell me the truth, my dad said, still in that terrifyingly calm voice. Where is he? I wanted to keep lying, but I couldn't form words. I just stood there shaking. Fine, he said. He walked straight to my closet and yanked the door open. Marcus stumbled out, his face white as a sheet. My dad grabbed him by the collar of his shirt and Marcus's eyes went huge. Dad, please, I can explain. I started. Explain what? That you've been lying to us? That you snuck a boy into my house? He was still calm, but his grip on Marcus's shirt was tight. I want his full name and his address right now. I took a shaky breath. His name is Marcus Williams, but Dad, I don't... His address. Now. My mind went blank. We'd never been to each other's houses. Only ever met at school or the mall. I don't know his address, I admitted. My dad's expression hardened. You're dating someone and you don't even know where he lives? You don't know anything about him? We always just meet at school and so you've been sneaking around with a complete stranger. He looked at Marcus. What's your address, son? Marcus opened his mouth but nothing came out. Dad, please. I asked him a question. My dad's voice got lower, angrier. He still hadn't let go of Marcus's shirt. You come into my house, sneak into my daughter's room, and you can't even tell me where you live? I live on Oakmont Drive, sir, but I don't remember the exact... You don't remember your own address? My dad pulled him closer. Let me tell you what I think. I think you're some punk who saw an easy target. A girl with strict parents who doesn't know any better. He finally let go of Marcus's shirt and walked to his belt drawer. My heart stopped. My dad pulled out his thick leather belt, the one he used to threaten us with when we were kids, but never actually used. Dad, no! I screamed. I'm going to show you what happens to boys who disrespect my daughter, he said, moving toward Marcus. Marcus backed up until he hit my desk. There was nowhere for him to go. I started sobbing. Dad, please, we didn't do anything. We were just talking. Please don't hurt him. Downstairs, both of you. Now. My dad pointed at my bedroom door. Marcus looked at me with pure terror in his eyes. I reached for his hand, but my dad stepped between us. Don't touch her. Move. We walked downstairs in silence. My dad behind us the whole time. All I could think was how I'd ruined everything. How I'd never be allowed to leave the house again. How Marcus was going to get seriously hurt, and it was all my fault. When we reached the bottom of the stairs, my dad said, basement. Let's deal with this properly. The basement, where no one could hear anything. I was shaking so hard I could barely walk. Marcus's hand found mine as we walked toward the worst night of our lives. My dad reached forward and opened the basement door. And that's when I saw my older sister standing there with her boyfriend. There was a homemade banner hanging behind them that said, welcome to the family. I stopped breathing. My dad started laughing. Actually laughing. My mom came out with a tray of cookies. Wait, I said, my brain still trying to catch up. So you're not mad? I looked at Marcus. He was laughing too. My dad looked at me. Sweetheart, Marcus knocked on our door 3 weeks ago and asked for our blessing to date you. We said yes. We were waiting for you to tell us about him. But after 2 weeks of silence, we all decided to have a little fun. Wait, you knew? I looked at Marcus. You were in on this? Marcus grinned. Your dad's way cooler than you made him seem.